Hey everyone, so today I'm making a video, but I'm making a video while I'm making a video, so basically I'm trying to edit the last part of my video, and I decided that I should show you guys how I edit. So this is how I edit. Boom, done. No, I'm just kidding. So first I put the photo in by clicking that camera picture and then put it, and then clicking the photo I want. And afterwards, you see this? You click the 3 lines and then you put it up while you hold them, and then you put them up. And then on that, you're going to go to normal, the little button that says normal, or blending mode, and you're going to put it on add. Then after you do that, you're going to pick a color. This is for the glow of the eyes that I use. So what brush I use for this is Airbrush Normal. So I picked the color of the eye that I like, which is the red one, to do it, because the black doesn't really work with add. So I decided not to use the black this time. So it's just me doing this. Oh, it's not an ad anymore. Oops, I went too far. Okay, so then I do the same with the green-eyed person, aka what? Okay. AKA Faith. Let's see. Okay, for her we don't do that. For her we just do this with both the eyes. We just do a little shine in the eye, like that, and like that, so it looks nice. And we're gonna do the same with her, except we're also gonna leave out a little, little stuff on the hair. But we're also gonna do that. Okay, that looks beautiful. And it looks pretty much done. Okay, then we make a new layer on top of that one, and this one we keep as normal. Then we got black, and this is for the eyebrows. So I got this pen called Love Pen. Make sure force fade is on and make it at 65% for length of start, and length of end will be at 84 or 80 anything, or even 70 anything. But it matters on you how you want the length of the end to be. So I removed the eyebrows from Gotcha so that I could make the eyebrows here, because it's way easier than just getting the skin tone and just removing the eyebrows. But if you guys forget, then you can either take another photo, a screenshot, or you can remove it. It's pretty easy to remove it. I'll do a video of how to remove it if you don't know how. So the same with this girl. So then afterwards, this is where it comes fun. So you just grab the skin tone and you can just do little lines to make it like they cut that part of the eyebrow. Even you can get the hair color and do that. But I don't recommend too many lines, like maybe 2 on one side and then that's it. But you can do as many as you want. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter what you do to me, but it matters what I do with my character. So yeah, so that's what I did. You can barely see it from here, but if you go closer you can see it better. Okay, now with the eyelashes. So for her, since she's wearing glasses, it's much harder to do eyelashes, so we won't be doing them on her side, on her part. So we're just gonna get this and just do eyelashes. Get a black. Maybe not, maybe this color could do. Wow, beautiful. And with the other side too, just get the blackish color. A black color, like it doesn't matter. It just has to be pure black. For this side. Okay, that looks beautiful. Okay, now the last thing we need to do for her, for just her, the 2 last things we need to do So for her, we're just gonna add a little, a little like sharp tooth. That looks beautiful. Okay, and then what we do is we go up to airbrush normal, sorry. And then we just make it all black, and then we grab like a bigger brush, and we just tap. Like, not like this tap, but like, yeah, like that tap. But a little, but not too many times, because you don't want it to be pure black like that. You want it to be like a dark color, but not all black like that. So I'm gonna demonstrate on this girl again. So like that, it's kind of pure black, but as you can see, this is what the pure black looks like against that. So there is a difference. So yes, that's what I want you to do. Okay. If the eyebrows don't seem big enough or small enough to you, then you can just redo that. Okay. Now we go up, we make another layer, and this is where we make the powers, like the powers-ish style comes in. So you could make it add, but I would keep it as normal. So I get airbrush normal, and I get the color of her wings because I'm kind of into making power of her wings for her. And I'm trying to make them a little bit lighter than the wings, so it looks more like power. So like this, like that works. So that looks good. That looks pretty nice. Okay, and up to the green part. So we get the green, and we maybe like put it up on the ears because I like to do that. Okay, and you can turn force fade off, by the way. You can also add it on the hands, but I don't really do that with this character. But for her, yes, I do, because she does not have ears or wings or whatever that. So I just get a red color, and I just add it on the hands. I know it kind of looks like blood, but I can prove it. It is not. It's gonna be magic. I'll show you. It looks like blood, but it's not. You see the red eye? Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it a purple instead. One hand purple and one hand red, because it's magic. Magic. So one hand purple, and she's gonna have a few scars. Like, they're gonna have scars. Oh yes, I forgot the most important part, but we're gonna do that when we go back to add. So instead, I just do like tap tap sometimes when I don't really like how it's turning out. And now I make that side purple too, and then I add a little bit of red and a little bit of darker red too. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Then what else I do is I go and I get sputtering 1 or sputtering 2, but I kind of like sputtering 1 more, and then I just add like a little bit of this to make the magic look more realistic, like just like magic. And same with the other arm, except I'm gonna make it a little bit darker so you can see better. And with this too. Beautiful. So then what I do is I go back to the normal one where we do the eyebrows, and what I do is I grab black, right? And then I go to airbrush, and I get a big brush, but not too big, because it won't look the best if it's too big. And then I just add this stuff to the eyes to make the eyes look more realistic, and it actually works. It makes it look much cooler and much more realistic. Like, look at that. It makes it look like she actually has powers, or makes her look cool. It's just really nice to do, and especially with the glowing part of the eye, it makes it look really, really nice. Okay, so I just did that with her, with this girl. Now it's time we do it with the other girl. So we got faith and hope. if in case you were wondering about their names. And I just created them as characters, yes, for my new skits on Gotcha. One type of flow. Okay, so that looks beautiful. What was I saying about the most important part? Let's see if I can remember. Oh yes, the blush. It's not the most important, but it just makes it look more nice. And one more thing. Okay, so add the blush. So basically we get a pinkish color and we just tap, tap, tap. But we want a big brush so it's around the place sometimes. But sometimes we just make it like right here, which is what I'm gonna do for this girl. But we need it a bit less pink. So that color is great. And now with this girl, we're gonna make it a little bit darker, and we're just gonna tap, tap, tap. So with this girl, we're tapping with a big brush. Okay, it doesn't look the best, I know, but we're gonna have to deal with it for now. Okay, so that looks good. And now what we do is we blur it kind of into the skin so it looks more like blush. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Okay. Then what we do is to make like a vintagey, like a darkish look. So basically we grab like any brush. I used a pen hard for this, or Love Pen, which I'll be using Love Pen this time. And we just go like this. No, actually I'll be using hair gloss 2. Actually, like, maybe not. I'll use a Love Pen. Okay. Then you just start doing this all around until you have it all over the paper. Even on the characters, yes, you'll see what happens after. I will show you. So, while I'm doing this, I might change the pen a little because it's kind of small. I'm going to change the pen to Dip Pen Soft. Okay, this is better. Okay, so now you cannot see any details, right? But think again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take that down a little bit. You can put it down. You can put the opacity down how much you would like. I like maybe like a 38 or like setting. I like my settings like kind of high but kind of low at the same time. So I'm gonna keep it at 26 for now. Okay, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.